Welcome back to the J Spuds podcast. As always, it's Drew, aka Big Red Belly.
Ben, aka Sauce.
We're doing a two-man weave because Kenneth is again on that grind set mindset. He's working, he's getting his money up, not his funny up. But still going to be a great episode for y'all today. And yeah, we have a lot to talk about. The Wildcard weekend just ended yesterday. It is Tuesday, the day after the Steelers-Texans game, if you want an exact day of what we're recording. And I think we're just going to go game by game, right, Ben?
Yeah, I think that's the plan. Kenneth is not only on that grind set at work, he is going on a run afterwards. So he's double locked in right now.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Um,
Do
but
you
yeah,
want to just go chronologically? Oh, sorry. Or do you got
well,
anything else
I was
before we get
just I was
started?
just filling the viewers in on how I'm doing. I got Chipotle, free extra scoop of protein thing in the app. I haven't, I'm
Mm-hmm.
a Moe's guy. For any of the people that are devoted fans, they'd know that we actually our upbringings were at Moe's. You, me, and Kenneth.
Yeah, we all franchised different stores, and we had a little like fun competition.
Yep.
Yep.
So yeah, I just tried. I'm deciding that I'm going to try out the competitor tonight. See how Chipotle treats me. But yeah, how are you doing? Are you ready to dive in? How are things over at the Andrew house?
I mean, obviously, we're gonna get into it. That the Eagles did lose in the playoffs, first round. It wasn't that unexpected for me. I thought we could beat this team, but obviously we didn't.
Yep.
And I don't know. We'll get into it. We'll get into it. Do you want to start it? I want to start. What was the
Yep.
first game of the weekend?
Panthers versus Rams.
Surprising, not a bad one. There were a lot of great games.
I know.
The
I
Rams do come up with it though. What are your takeaways from this game and from the Panthers?
I mean, I said it to you. I said it to my dad. My dad said it back to me. I was like, I wish the first game wasn't such a bad game. I was like, going into this, I'm excited for some playoff football. And then I see it's the Panthers Rams. I'm like, okay, here we go. But I mean, the Panthers showed out today. I mean,
It was a real
they
fight.
left it all on the line. Bryce Young had a pretty solid performance. And this
They played
Panthers,
really well.
I know. And the Panthers were obviously in this game leading at the 2-minute warning. And then,
Hmm.
but MVP Stafford led them down, won them
He
the
was he
game.
was
But
so locked.
yeah,
Puka's
the
also so
Rams,
good. He didn't even have a perfect game, but Puka's
yeah.
also just oh my gosh, he's so nasty.
But yeah, the Rams, everything that you could fault the Rams for, they had their worst performance. Like
Yeah.
every downside that this Ram teams has was very glaring in this game. I mean, their secondary wasn't that good. Tet, even Leggett for a little bit, they were just tearing them up down the field.
Coker, man. Coker was the guy.
Yeah. And Stafford wasn't very accurate. He was missing some throws. Obviously, he hurt that finger and he went like 2 for 11 for that stretch. I don't know if it was his finger or if he was just, he got cold, but he put together at the end. But yeah, I mean, what are your takeaways from this?
Yeah, I mean, you saw, like you said, the Rams play a terrible game. There was too many turnovers that you just don't expect from like a like this. Like I didn't expect that type of performance from a playoff Rams team, but obviously that's what happened. And I don't know. I mean, I think that this game doesn't really change that, but Puka is like a top three receiver. Like he's so good. Like even on like the little stuff, the play that he makes to stop that ball from being intercepted was insane. That like the bang bang where he ripped it out of the defender's hands. I mean that was just electric. He's so good. And overall, I mean Tay had a bad game. He had too many drops. Puka didn't even have a perfect game. I think the Panthers played out of their minds. They came in with a great game plan. It was a lot of stuff that was kind of underneath, just getting playmakers in like just places where they can like get chunk yards. I thought Bryce Young was extremely solid for what we like know Bryce Young as. Like it was a great game from the Panthers. I kind of want to know your thoughts. Do you think that this is possibly going to be a sustained, like solid team, which would obviously contend with your Falcons, or do you think this is a one-off?
No, I definitely think that the Panthers can keep this going and build on it. I saw somebody say that they just need to have a Falcons off season where they just like just focus on their D line and get that
Mm,
right. And I mean, Bryce Young, he keeps giving you enough to be like, okay, we'll give him another season. We'll give him another year.
exactly.
He hasn't shown he's this franchise guy, but he's definitely not bad enough to where you need to move on from him.
I think we also saw that in this game, something that he needs to do a lot more is use his legs. Because he's not even like the most athletic guy or fast guy, but he could be a scrambler, and that could just be another level to his game. Like a
Hmm.
lot, like use that a lot more. Because you saw like there was a couple moments in this game where he was great scrambling. Like he was like you're like wow that was a great run. And obviously, I mean he's not perfect. He does have an interception. He was not the most efficient, but yeah, I mean he was able to find some of his guys like Coker, McMillan. Coker, he had a couple performances. Sorry, I got the hiccups this year where he really popped off. He ends this game with the Rams with 134 yards, 9 catches, and a touchdown. Very, very good game. And I think that Ted is an established, like, just great receiver. Just one of those guys. So I'm pretty optimistic for the Panthers going forward. As for my Super Bowl prediction, champions, I don't know, man. I mean, obviously it was like a pretty bad game overall. You have interception, you have the defense being attacked by this Panthers team, but there's just so much talent here. It was Tay's first game back. The run game was okay. It was kind of middling efficiency, but it was still effective enough. I think the Rams are still have such a high ceiling. That's all I got on this game. Do you have anything else?
I mean, yeah, there's two ways to look at it. Either they played this bad and still won the game, or they just had all these flaws. Stafford was pretty inaccurate. He had a
Hated
bad
that game.
Stafford game. Yeah. But they're really gonna have to turn it all around when they play the Seahawks next week. Nope, they play the Bears.
Yeah.
I forgot. They would
Oh,
have played the
that is
Seahawks if
huge.
something else happened.
If the
Eagles win.
Eagles freaking poo, yeah. But you want to go to the other game that in that day, the Saturday game?
Yep.
What a thriller!
Mhm.
Bears Packers. Bears go down in the first half, and it was 21-3,
Mhm. Yep.
and they make one of the all-time playoff comebacks. The cardiac Bears are still alive. All of their advanced metrics, their defense, their offense, says that they're not that good of a team, but here they are again, making magic happen. Caleb, again, not a perfect game in any sense of the word, but when it comes down to those big moments, he is so talented that eventually that talent shines through and he makes a crazy throw, or he just converts, and that's what happened. And yeah, the Bears are able to squeak this one out. Obviously, I think the Packers would have won if you have guys like Kraft and Parsons there, just like
Yeah.
actual game changers for them. But that was not today, and the Bears did enough to win. I think Jordan Love was a better quarterback today. I
Mhm.
think that people are giving him too much hate just because they see a loss in the column. But I think I'm still super optimistic on Jordan Love overall. And I don't know, they were an extremely hurt team, and that was pretty flawed because of that. And they did their best, but the division rival Magical Bears do enough. And I don't know. I don't got anything else.
Yeah, I mean, also you didn't talk about how Brandon McManus left 4 points on the board there late in the
Oh
fourth.
yeah, he did do that.
And I mean, yeah, obviously if Parsons was there, Tucker Craft, like you said, this would be a completely different game. But yeah, I mean, the Bears, they've all season, they've come back, whether it's from
That's what they did.
against the Raiders, against other teams. But yeah, I mean, I was ready to, I mean, I went to sleep before the end of the game. I saw they won. I had to rewatch the fourth quarter the next day. I mean,
It's crazy.
yeah, it is. And
Also,
then,
shout out Colston Loveland.
yeah,
He's really emerged as a great pick
yeah, Luther
for them.
Burden too. He's been their number one receiver as of
Oh, that's
late.
my guy, dude. That is my guy. That's who I had as the best wide receiver out of the draft. Do you remember?
Yep.
It was Burden, then Tet, then Golden, and
Hmm.
obviously it was the way that they were picked was not that. And for most of the season, Burden was not like that guy. But I think he looks better than Golden, right? I know.
Yeah.
Golden had awesome.
Yeah, I was about to say
Golden had a
Golden.
crazy first touchdown. That
Yeah.
was awesome. Like that was super super cool. This was a great game. I don't hate either of these teams. Like I actually like a lot of the players on that, both of them. Like more on the Bears, but like this was just a fun, awesome game. And yeah, the Bears are in the second round. I hope. Like if I had to pick a team to win it all, I think I'd want the Bears to win it all right now.
Hmm. More than the
Then
Bills?
the Bills.
Okay.
Yes, well, yeah, more than the Bills, just because underdog story type ish.
Hmm.
But I don't have much else on this game. Again, you had a hurt Packers team that jump started, but then the cardiac Bears just get it done again. I don't
Yep.
know. There's not much else to say.
I mean,
Mhm.
I'm on a lot of Packers Twitter because I'm a Bucks fan and a lot of Bucks fans are Packers
Oh
fans.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And they're talking about how
Mm-hmm.
they're like they finally realized Golden was on the team and waited until now to actually unlock
Mm-hmm.
him. And
What are they thinking about LaFleur?
yeah, they have I was about to say they have mixed reviews because obviously seventh
Mm-hmm.
seed the past 3 years and not getting it done. Only one of those wins against the Cowboys. But and then you remember that delay of game before
Yeah, there.
yep,
He
he missed the
always
field
has some
goal.
procedural penalties, man. He always has some. It's like his weakness. It's very
Hmm.
weird.
He has bad clock management, but I think he's a super smart guy and they're talking about extending him, which I think is the right thing to do.
I'd agree because if you don't, then he's just gonna get poached by someone else.
Yep.
So that's it for that game. We got more crazy games to talk about. Like let's just go into it. The first game on the Sunday slate, Jacksonville versus the Bills.
Oh
27 to
yeah.
24. The Bills squeak by. And yeah, I mean, what a game. Like I want to start off with I don't want to call them my Jacksonville Jaguars, but a team that I really like. They showed that they definitely belong. There was obviously flaws, like as there always is, but like they were an extremely competent team. The run game was so good. Like I can't believe they went away from the run game. I got the stats in front of me. ETN 10 carries, 67 rushing yards. That's 6.7 rushing average. Bashaw Tutin 4 carries for 51 yards. It's 12.8 rushing yards per rush. I don't know
Hmm.
why they went away from that. That's
I
only
know. That
14
one
carries
drive,
between
he gave
both
it
of
to
them.
Tootin 3 times in a row. Big play, big play, big play.
Oh my gosh, big play, big play, big play. Like I understand. Like T Law was interesting. Obviously, the final interception it was covered, but it was also bounced off the guy's hands. So it's like I wouldn't put that fully on him. Obviously, you're in a tough like go fast scenario.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean T Law got his dumb head moment out early in the game, and I think he was pretty solid from there on out. Parker Washington keeps showing that he's unbelievable. BTJ had a touchdown catch, but that was
Yeah.
basically it.
But yeah, I mean, the Bills could not establish the run at all. James Cook, his
No, they
longest
couldn't.
rush was 11, and after that, it was 6. He had, I think it was 8 rushes for 3 or less yards and 6 rushes for 2 or less. Yeah, they
Did
had
you
to rely on
did
Josh
you listen to
Allen.
the broadcast?
Yeah.
The broadcast mentioned so often about how physical and like aggressive this defense is. And yeah, obviously you saw it like with what you just said, and also with the product on TV. Like yeah, they were this Jags team. I could see only getting better under another year of
Yeah.
Liam Cohen.
Mhm.
Like I'm super optimistic for them. They have like the best jerseys in the league. I love T Law. I love Jacksonville. It's like so shitty. It's awesome. I'm super like this is not a failed season just because they lost in the first round. This is a great Bills team with the best player in the world. Maybe like
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Like it's okay to lose this one. I don't have
Yeah.
anything else on the Bills side. I mean,
Josh
yeah, like I
Allen
just said.
getting beat up the whole game.
Oh, yeah, and he was still
The
nails. I
hyperextended
mean,
knee, the finger, the foot coming into the game, the concussion, almost concussion.
yeah, and he was
He
still
only
nails the
he only had
entire.
7
He was so
incompletions, 2 rushing touchdowns, a passing touchdown. Khalil
and that's with
Shakir,
this
best game of
terrible,
the year,
terrible
12 receptions, 82 yards.
year. Oh, he's so good. He's just again. I always gotta when we're talking about how good Shakir is, his body control, his ability to get yards after the catch is so impressive. He's awesome. He's awesome.
You hear Gabe Davis tore his ACL.
I saw. Yeah, I mean it was sad. I feel bad for him because but he made I think he made like one catch and then yeah he tore his ACL.
And then did you hear
But
Shavers also did?
what did Shavers do? I know he had who was their guy was Brandon Cooks today. That was who was really
Yep.
popping off for them as well. I didn't hear much from Shavers. What about Shavers?
Yeah, he tore his ACL and he played 22 more snaps after he tore it.
Dog,
Uh-huh.
dog.
So yeah, that's 2
But
receivers
yeah,
gone. They'll have Cooks, Khalil Shakir, Keon Coleman hopefully can do something. He only had 1 catch, 1 target, 1
hey, it was a
catch.
good catch though. It was a good catch. It was a big play. I don't know. Yeah, Keon
And
Coleman is
do you know they only
stupid.
had 8 drives? The Bills did.
That's
They only had the
crazy.
ball 8 times. If you don't include like kneel downs and Ray Davis fumbling the kickoff.
Yeah, no, that doesn't count. It shows just like how efficient Josh Allen is, and that's why I picked the Bills to win. I really thought they were the better team, and it's mainly because when you limit possessions in a playoff scenario, whatever everything matters more. It's Josh Allen for me, and I can't wait to see him more in the playoffs. I can't wait to watch him
I
more.
know. How do you feel about the Cam Little or the end of the half, the thing where they said it was offsides and then he missed the field goal?
I don't have much thoughts. I don't know. Cam Little's still good. He's still young. I don't know.
I thought the rule was you have to be set for at least a second, and they definitely hiked it before everybody was still for a second.
It was It was weird. That definitely it was like weirdly favored towards Jacksonville. It did feel like
And it's kind of like
because
a ball don't lie
I
moment.
think I think I'd be upset if I was a Bills fan and that was the call. Like it was a little.
Yeah.
I was rooting for Jacksonville though, so I was like, I'm okay with it.
And then I know some people are like, T-Law, the game losing interception, um, deprived us of like an 80-yard, a 70-yard field goal for the win. Cam Little. If it came down to that, they'd probably try like a 75-yard field goal
Yeah,
rather
they
than a
would.
Hail Mary.
I don't know
Yeah,
though.
they were glazing him the whole time. Like on the final drive, remember they're like, this would be a 90-yard field goal, which they won't do. But Cam Little, I mean, get him. He I mean, he's such a
Yeah,
game
like
changer. Get to midfield and you have a chance. I was like, okay. And then he missed a
he's
50.
got a great leg. Would you consider him like one of like the best kickers right now? I don't think I would.
No.
Like I think his talent is insane. Like his ability, but like he's still like inaccurate at moments.
Well, dude, he probably should have made all pro second team. I was looking at the stats from Jaguars fans because Brandon Aubrey made it second team and
Hmm.
um Cam Little had a better percent accuracy, better on extra points. He has a couple less field goals made in total, and he also has a longer long, obviously.
Yeah, he had both of them.
So he was more accurate, but
I'm not gonna argue about that. Honestly, I don't care about kickers that much, but I guess I'll agree. I don't
mm,
know. Want to go to the next game?
mm-hmm.
Chargers, Patriots. No, I'm joking. Into the Eagles and Samsung. I don't know. I mean, it's wasn't what we've seen all year. We look like a real offense in the first half. We get a lead, and we get super ultra conservative, and then we don't open the playbook back up until after we're in a hole or they've come back or we're losing. And there was just ineptitude. Final play of the game, 4 verts. No one's looking at the ball until past 10 yards. Like it's just I don't know. Like there was a lot of drops. I think Jalen was solid. I don't think he was perfect. I think there was a couple times where he went for a go ball instead of taking something that was open underneath. But 2 of those goal balls were dropped. I don't know. I don't know, what else. The defense was mid. I think they did enough to win the game, but I do expect them to be better. They got really attacked on some chunk plays, which I was not expecting, like multiple times,
Mm-hmm.
which is obviously not good. Q redeemed himself with 2 interceptions, where we only come up with 3 points from those. That's terrible. And yeah, Patulo's been fired. Next year, I'm gonna yell at AJ Brown, which is just so fun to see mid-game as a fan. Just what a great coaching, and I don't got much else. San Fran, extremely hurt, did enough. Their defense played well enough against the play calling on the defense was perfect. Like a lot of it was just covered. Like all the over the top stuff was just covered, and we were running the ball pretty efficiently in the first half, and then the run game completely just stutters. As every first down they're just collapsing. I don't know. Like it's again it's been what we've seen all year. Like this team just wasn't that good in certain on offense, but they just weren't good on offense,
Mm-hmm.
which persisted until this game. And that's why we lost, and that's why we're going to lose in the playoffs. So it was either now or later, in my opinion. And yeah, as going forward for the San Fran, they could. Who do they play?
San Fran playing Seattle, who Juwan Jennings, he was asked after the game. He was like, "Do you know who you play next?" He was like, "No, but I hope it's Seattle." And she was like, "It is Seattle." He's like, "Ooh, that was who we were hoping we'd get next."
I think Seattle's going to beat them.
Yeah.
I think that their defense is better than the Eagles, or it's pretty close in my opinion. I think they have less weaknesses. Like I don't know, did you watch the entire game, the San Fran Eagles game?
Yeah.
Do you know like did you see how many times they attacked Adoree Jackson's matchup? Like
Mhm.
especially just going to like he's still like a flaw. And we did not get any pressure on Brock Purdy. There were definitely some missed holding calls. Like they didn't get called. They only had 1 penalty on them the whole game. We had 9, which is by the way our fault. We're an extremely penalized team. But yeah, we'll see what San Fran can do later. It's impressive for them in the city that they were able to keep this going, even with all the injuries, even with Kittle getting hurt in like what was that, the first or second quarter as well. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you want to talk about Kevin Patullo?
He has been demoted.
Yep, everybody's saying they're parting ways, but apparently that's
I
not
don't know. I
true.
will see. I saw some Eagles fans say that their specific language basically left it open for him to just be demoted back down to his previous role, which was like assistant coach slash assistant offensive coordinator. But we'll see. Like we'll see what they do. I don't know.
I'm surprised it took this long. I'm surprised Mike Tomlin parted ways before they fired Kevin Patullo, even though they played a day later. The Steelers did.
Yeah, I mean they were sticking behind KP, especially Sirianni, this guy, and yeah, it took a while. We'll see what happens next year. If statistics are that if we hired a guy from outside, a guy that is known to be like has been an offensive coordinator before, then we will be in the Super Bowl. And if we
Yep.
hire another guy from inside, we'll be a first round exit.
Do you have any
So
people in mind? Is there anybody you want to plant your flag in right
McDaniel,
now? I think he's gonna be a head coach.
what?
I think he's gonna get a head coaching job.
I don't think he's good enough to be a head coach. I think he's schematically good enough, but everything else I don't think so. As for everything else,
I think people want him to be an OC so bad that they'd hire him as a head coach to get him in the building.
it's interesting. It's probably true.
All right.
Okay.
You ready to go over to the worst game? I don't know. We didn't really watch the Steelers game because we were at the casino.
Chargers Patriots.
Yep. It was a one-score game going to the fourth quarter, and then I mean the Patriots just took care of business. The Chargers didn't have a single touchdown. But I think what the summary of the game is that the Chargers had the ball inside the 3-yard line 3 times, and they only finished with 3 points. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, when they have that turnover at the beginning of the game, and on fourth and goal, you kick a 27-yard field goal. I mean,
Terrible.
I and when Nerd Stats they're talking about how with kickoffs today, like you start at the 35, 40-yard line, the other team does. So worst case scenario, you turn it over on downs, you pin them inside the 5-yard line. Instead, you kick
Mm-hmm.
a field goal, get 3 points, but then the Patriots are at the 35. So I think he was like the
And
analytics definitely, and he said it's giving like old old coaching decisions, like how hardballs and not new gen.
how the Hardballs do.
Hmm.
Yeah. I would say that mainly the loss, honestly, is obviously first and foremost it's on the O line. They were oh my gosh, he got
Hmm.
beat up terribly. I don't know how he was still playing in the fourth quarter. But it was also not a good Herbert game.
I
He
think
is in a
he was
hellish
pressured
shitstorm.
31 times.
No, like yeah, it's on the offensive line, but Herbert still was not good. I thought that Herbert was going to be so almost Josh Allen-esque that he could just raise this team to the next level and beat this team where they only put up 16 points. That's not that many points. Uh, but and they obviously were in it for a while, but they didn't. I don't know. I don't want to say that I'm worried about Herbert in the playoffs, but it is like I've been non-worried about it before, and I think it's in my mind now that I don't like maybe I won't pick the Chargers if they're up like against a really good team, and it's up it comes down to like is there going to be Herbert heroic? But I still think he obviously he's a great quarterback. Let's just let them get healthy because they also were bitten by the injury bug extremely hard this year. Their entire offensive line basically got hurt. and they'll come back next year with a great defense. And if they can stay healthy on the offensive line, I think Herbert can do an elevate job enough to put them into real contention.
Hmm.
As for the Pats, I mean, I don't even feel like they played like an unbelievable game. It was just the Chargers were so extremely flawed. When you go to strictly Drake May, he definitely did outplay Herbert. Um, and yeah, I mean, Ramondre had a crazy game, and he just kind of passed. They kind of just distributed the wealth throughout the offense. I don't have much else. I mean,
Yeah, I
this
mean,
game kind of went how I thought it would go. I just thought that Herbert would be able to squeak out more points.
yeah, I mean, his offense was so bad. Offensive line,
Yeah,
awful.
the weapons weren't even good either. They were weird. They were not separating at some points. There was bad communication. I don't know. It was not. It's a bad offense. It was a terrible offensive game for everyone.
Yeah,
I don't have anything else.
yeah, I think that's about it.
And then, like we said, we were at a casino for this Steelers Texans game. We would check it, but it really seems like it was a back and forth grubby battle, turnovers on turnovers until the fourth quarter. It was literally 7-6 going into it, and then the I know the Texans did enough. They had fumble recoveries for a touchdown. They had a pick six, which really iced the game. Like they kind of didn't come alive in the fourth quarter, but it feels like the Steelers ran out of their magic or their griminess, and the Texans were able to lock in and just finish out the game, mainly on the defensive end. Do you think this is Aaron Rodgers' last game?
I don't know. I think since Mike Tomlin is stepping down, I think it will.
I think it was too good. He was talking about. Did you see his comments on like how Mike Tomlin is still a great coach? And he
Yeah.
can't believe he's on the hot seat. He said that about Matt LaFleur too. He said he doesn't know how these guys are on the hot seat. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't have anything else in this game. It was defensive it was a defensive game, which we knew it was going to be. And the
Hmm.
Texans' defense is better than the Steelers.
Hmm.
So
Two
that's it.
defensive
We want to do
touchdowns.
I know, yeah, in the fourth. Let's just get into kind of going over / predicting the next round of the NFL playoffs. Do you want
Yeah.
to start in the NFC or the AFC?
Let's just go by game time. So let's
What is
start.
the first one?
The first game
I don't know.
is
I don't
Broncos hosting the Bills.
like we both do we both have this matchup in our predictions?
Let me refer back to.
I do.
mm, oh yeah, so
So I guess I'll start.
yeah, so do I. Yeah, you can start though.
I think this Bills defense is good enough to make trouble for this Broncos offense. And on the flip side, I think it's Josh Allen is going to be good enough to get them over the hump. That's what I said in my predictions, and I'm going to stick with it.
Hmm.
That's all I got on this game. I don't have anything else.
Yeah, I mean this. I said the same thing. Right now, it's a pick 'em on betting sites, and I mean Josh Allen just got his first road victory ever against the
Mm-hmm.
Jaguars, and I thought the Jaguars and the Bills were the two best AFC teams. So I
Mm-hmm.
think that just the disparity of how good the offense is for these two, I think that'll be the difference, even though obviously the Broncos have the best defense in the league. I think just playoff Josh Allen's going to be able to find a way. And they were talking about how on the broadcast, the Bills have the best pass defense in the league. But the actual reason for that is because their rushing defense is so bad that everybody just runs on them. So they don't pass
Yeah,
as much, which is why they quote unquote
exactly.
have the best pass defense. But I think they're gonna get
Yeah,
Maxwell Harrison back for this game, maybe
he's good.
Jordan Poyer. I think, will be there.
Those are big gets.
So yeah, if they can get healthy. Let me see. Josh Allen's questionable with a foot, knee, finger injury. That's so funny.
There's no way he's not gonna play
Yeah, that's so funny. They listed everything. Yeah, Palmer's out.
everything.
Shavers is out. Gabe Davis is out.
So Brandon Cooks, Khalil Herbert, Kincaid, Khalil Herbert, Khalil Herbert. Who is that?
It's the old Bears running back,
He was a Virginia Tech boy. I don't know why the hell I just said his name.
Khalil Shakir.
I meant Khalil Shakir. Yeah. And yeah, I got the Bills barely squeaking by. Want to move on to Texans Pats?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see. Maxwell Harrison's questionable. Jordan Poyer's questionable. Darius Slay is still listed on their roster.
He was at the Eagles game.
Yeah. Ed Oliver is questionable. I don't think he played this past game. And Damar Hamlin. Damar Hamlin is questionable.
Hopefully he plays. That would change everything.
Yep. But yeah, I also got the Bills nearly defeating the Broncos just because of how good the offense is and Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Next,
On,
the
on the
night.
flip, you have Texans Pats. I think the Pats are just going to beat them. I don't know. I think you saw how limited this Texans offense was against defense, which is better than the Patriots, but I think that the Pats and Drake May will do enough to win this game. But if the Texans defense produces 2 touchdowns again, then I think they can definitely win.
Yeah, I mean,
But
I
I got
in my bracket, I have the Texans upsetting the Patriots in the second round.
the Woohoo!
Think the Texans defense is a defense the Patriots haven't seen. Obviously, the Chargers defense is really good and gave them
It's so
a lot of trouble. They only scored 16 points. And
Texans are like top 2 easily, I think.
yeah, their defense is even better. And I mean, the Texans offense will obviously be better than what the Chargers put out there this past weekend. And so
Yeah, that's true. Too.
I think the Texans have a really good shot at winning this game. That was the Patriots' second time beating a over 500 team this season.
An extremely
So
flawed team as well.
yeah, and their defense isn't that
So
good.
I could
And
definitely see that. I think Drake May. I think CJ Stroud just isn't doing it for me.
yeah,
I heard that he was not good, and I don't know. When it comes down to, I think, extremely close margins of victory, I pick the quarterback that I have trust in, and Drake May has way more trust than CJ right now for me.
and I don't think Charlie Kirk's gonna have nearly as good as a game. 8 receptions,
No, I don't.
144 yards, and a touchdown.
That
Woody
was the
Marks,
best
my
game of his
goat,
career.
had 112 total yards and a
He
touchdown.
was good.
And Nico Collins only had 3 receptions for 21 yards.
He got hurt.
Oh, did he?
He was out for with a
Did he?
concussion in like the second or third quarter,
Did he?
which is another reason why the
Oh yeah, I
Patriots
see. He's
probably.
questionable. I wonder if he's gonna
Yeah,
play.
it's concussion
It's
protocol, so it's kind
it's
of
only
different and
6
weird.
days.
Yeah, exactly. Because concussion protocol is so different than like an ankle injury or something that you can just tape up and
Yeah,
band
like
you up. Whereas
sometimes
concussion, you have to
you're
like do it
forced to
through the
sit out.
NFL. Exactly,
You can't play
exactly.
through it.
Even if like he really wants to play.
hmm
So that also would be a factor of me picking the Pats. I
hmm
didn't think of that one. Want to move over to the NFC side?
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, Christian Gonzalez also has a concussion and is questionable.
So fun.
Yep.
That's not good either. Let's start with the 1 seed, like we said, like we did with the AFC. Let's go Seahawks, Niners in the Seahawks Stadium. That's a extremely hard place to play.
Yes, it
The
is.
only way they win is if Sam Darnold goes poo-poo head mode. and like really shits the bed the whole game, which I just don't think he will. I think he's better than that at this point of his career. I think that obviously this kind of aura of terrible plays around him, and this is he's facing a terrible defense,
Hmm.
and their run game is gonna get going, and their JSN is gonna eat, and I think the Seahawks have a better defense and they have a better offense than the Niners. The only thing the Niners have is coaching, and that's not enough to get them past this talented of a team with also good coaching. So I have the Seahawks easily taking it, personally.
Yeah, I mean they played earlier this month in San Francisco, and the final score is 13-3. And now it's in Seattle, and the Niners are also without Kittle. I mean, in
Mm-hmm.
this game, it's so bad. Brock Purdy only had 120 passing yards and a pick. I mean, McCaffrey only had 23 rushing yards, and their leading receiver was Juwan Jennings with 35 yards. So,
Terrible.
I mean, the Seahawks have just been on clamps. And I mean, it was a pretty gritty game. Sam Darnold didn't have the best game, under 200 passing yards, but JSN still had almost 100 receiving yards. Yeah, I just think the Seahawks are not the Eagles. I think they're an actual competent team, even
They're way
better
more competent.
defense, way better
Yeah,
offense. JSN
way
and
better.
the
They have a
Niners
good
also are
offense.
without Kittle now.
They have a great offense and a great defense. The Eagles had a great defense and a terrible offense. And the Seahawks might even have a little bit better of a defense than the Eagles. So yeah, the Seahawks definitely take it down in Seattle. Do you have anything else on this game?
Nope.
Rams, Bears in Chicago again. I think I just have to pick the Rams to end the Chicago Magic again. All the metrics, their run metrics, their defense is literally terrible. It's almost like their opponent either scores or they get a turnover. It's like it's electric. It's crazy. It's not sustainable in the playoff setting. Um, and I hope. I mean, I think that the Rams are going to play a better game than they did last time. Less turnovers, less floppiness, and we'll see what Ben Johnson can scheme up, especially for the secondary, which is again these rookies coming to life. I think it's going to be a good game in Chicago. I don't think that the Rams will be close to blowing them out. I think it's going to come down to the end, and I think the Rams are more talented and better coached. Well, it's close. Wow, it's close. But I'm gonna stick with the Rams, my Super Bowl prediction. But I'm close to flipping, just because of the magic of Chicago. But I'm gonna stick with the Rams.
Yeah, I'm very comfortable going with the Rams here. I mean, their defense is now going to be just about fully healthy. Witherspoon got injured in this last game. He was a DB, and he's already
Mm-hmm.
listed as out. But besides that, they have everybody healthy on defense. I think last game was a fluke, and they know what they need to work on. And I think Sean McVay is a lot better of a coach, especially when it comes to keeping leads than the Packers are. So I feel like if they do get out to a lead, they're gonna be able
Mm-hmm.
to keep it. And I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Matt LaFleur was on the Falcons when we blew a 28-3 lead. So there is
That's
that.
crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
Um, that's everything we have. I think I wanna hop off pretty soon because all you NBA fans out there, the final matchup between the Spurs and the Oklahoma City Thunder starts now.
oh
It starts at 8, but you know them; they always start a little late.
yeah.
It's 4-2 right now. We are literally a minute in, but this is good. This is awesome.
I'm watching an
Mm.
ACC college basketball matchup right now. 20 Louisville versus 16 UVA.
16 Virginia. Virginia's killing them right now.
Yep, up by 10.
Hmm. Which is so huge, and that's like up 15 in the
But I
NBA
am
just
now
because.
watching the Thunder game.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna hop off now. Do you have anything else, Ben, before we outro this be?
I mean, do you want to talk about Tomlin and other? Let's see, anything else happen besides just Tomlin stepping down?
Not really. I mean, Tomlin. I mean, we thought this was happening for a while. The Steelers have been mid. I don't even think it's his fault. I wonder if he gets a head coach, or I mean, he gets a coaching position somewhere else. That's gonna be interesting. But
Yep, they'd have
I,
to trade him.
I don't know. Trade him to the
Um,
Falcons for Kirk Cousins.
I
I
mean, yeah,
don't
if
know.
if A Rod retires, Steeler fans are crazy. They're saying like trade the Raiders would trade their first overall pick to the Steelers, and then the
No,
Steelers can get Kirk Signetti and get Fernando, and then get
Mendoza. Yeah, that's
Mendoza and
ridiculous.
Kirk Signetti in Cleveland together.
It's
I mean
actually
Pittsburgh.
ridiculous.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah,
I'm just
I
going
don't even know
through.
what to say.
The Chargers fired Greg Roman. Do you see Mekhi Becton said he never knew what was going on under Greg Roman?
Well, that's not a good thing.
Yeah, he had like his by far worst year of his career, and he was
Oh
asked
yeah,
after
he
the
did.
game. He was like, "I never really knew what was going on," and he was like, "Have you talked to Roman about it?" And he was like, "No."
Well,
Yep.
crazy that these $1 million NFL teams and corporations have such terrible management.
Yeah. Panthers
Sort of
picked up the
situations
fifth
like
year
that.
option on Bryce Young, which is worth 26.5 million.
It's a lot of money, but I mean, I don't know. He's been solid. We'll see. What if he starts terribly next year? And there's talks about benching him, and then he just kind of levels out to solid again, like he has for like 2 years in a row. Probably will happen.
Oh yeah, have you
You did
seen
see the alley
the?
oop to Wemby, by the way?
No, I think I just missed it. Have you
Oh,
seen the
okay. Very
people
cool.
that are mad at that woman for praising Liam Cohen?
Yeah, he looks stupid.
People are like, "That's our time to ask some questions." Oh, I just saw the alley replay.
Yeah.
Like, that's
I'm
the
like, I'm like, bro, shut up. I think
keep your
someone
fandom
someone
out
was
of
commenting.
reporting.
Someone was commenting under that, like an actual sports reporter. He says, like especially in like these modern like sports like after game breakdowns, especially if there's a loss. These people have heard these questions a million times. They're like zoned out. Like they're almost like their personality doesn't come through at all. And when you have a moment like that, it can kind of like humanize and bring someone back down to earth. So I see it only as a positive, just to
Mm,
like keep someone engaged instead of these like monogamous same questions over and over again, where they're just giving like the politically correct answer for the team. Like
yeah.
I like people that are upset with it are just stupid dumb dumbs who hate everything. I think
So
it was
yeah,
very cute.
the Falcons are getting new uniforms.
That's pretty cool. We still haven't seen him, so there's
Nope.
not much to
It's
say.
gonna come out in April. But yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like the Falcons uniforms right now, so we'll see what they do. Okay, I want to
Okay.
watch the Spurs game because it's back and forth. The crowd's into it. I can't wait. I love watching Wendy. And I'll see you later.
Yep.
And to all the viewers, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Taste Buds podcast. And remember to have a very, very tasty day.